Hello, my good people, my chill slimes, my chill homies, my chill. You know what I mean. Anyway, today I would like to show you all something special. Apparently, biryani is quite serious business. I am about to read to you a back and forth between a friend of mine and ChatGPT on how to make biryani just to save someone's life. So, we're going to go ahead and just chat GPT, my good pal, my guy, my slime. Give me, please, oh please, a very simple biryani, very basic biryani ingredients list. This is for my good friend who is starving and dying currently. He deserves the best. This is his last meal before the end. I hope he enjoys it. He is very poor. He wants all his money for all the biryani he has been eating in his shop. All right, let's give your mate a proper, simple, no nonsense biryani he can actually pull off. Very basic biryani ingredients. Kept cheap, simple, and doable. Main rice. Basmati, if possible, but any long grain works. Chicken or vegetables. Potatoes, carrots, peas all work just fine. Onion, at least 1 to 2. Flavor base. Uh, Garlic, fresh or paste. Ginger, fresh or paste. Cooking oil or butter. Spices, keep it minimal. Salt, turmeric, chili powder, optional if he likes heat. Garam masala, key for biryani flavor. Extra if budget allows, but optional. Yogurt makes it richer and softer. Tomato adds a bit of sauce. Bay leaf or cumin seeds. Nice, but not required. Ultra simple idea of how it comes together. Cook rice separately. Don't overcook it. Fry onions and add garlic and add ginger and then add chicken and vegetables. Add spices. Add a bit of water. Cook until done. Layer rice on top. Cover. Let it steam together for 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. No fancy restaurant stuff. No 20 spice nonsense. Just a solid, comforting biryani that'll settle the taste like the real deal. If you want, I can turn this into a 5 pound ultra budget version. Is that a plea? What is that currency? I know my friend's from fucking England, so I'm guessing English pounds. I don't know. Whatever the fuck that is. $5. I'm just gonna say $5. Old ultra budget version of, or a make it taste like takeaway version next. Okay, let's see. My friend does not have onion. A crisis. Can you make this without onion, please? He is on the verge. This is a true emergency, but we adapt. Onionless biryani is absolutely doable. Your friend will survive this. Very basic, no onion biryani ingredients. Oh my god, it just went through it all again, doesn't it? Helpful extras if he has them. Oh, okay, yep. Key trick without onion. This is like the only difference. Onions normally add sweetness and depth. Without them, tomato equals sweetness. Yogurt equals richness. Extra garlic / ginger equals flavor punch. It won't be restaurant biryani, but it'll still be comforting, filling, and honestly pretty solid. Your friend will make it through this dark, onionless chapter. What is he to do if he is a small biryani business owner and has to face a large woman who has the voice of a god demanding that he give all of the money for all the biryani in your shop? Your friend isn't in the cooking problem anymore. He's in a people problem. Smiley face. If someone comes in making big demands like that, the smartest move isn't to match the drama, it's to stay calm and practical. What he should actually do. Stay calm and polite. No arguing, no escalating. Send a clear boundary. I can't give everything away, but I can help you with a portion. Offer a compromise, a discounted meal, a smaller portion, or something he can afford to give. Protect himself first. If the situation feels intimidating or unsafe, it is okay to step away or get help. Or smiley face. No, that's actually, I think that's a different logo. A realistic move. If she's genuinely hungry, give a plate. Kindness goes a long way. If she's just being demanding, keep it professional. I'm running a business. I can't give everything away. There's a difference between generosity and getting wiped out. Your friend can be kind without sacrificing his whole shop. If you want, I can turn this into a funny scene or dialogue. It already sounds like something say it straight out of a surreal game or story. Oh, if you only knew. It's not a funny situation. He is fighting for his life due to the biryani. This is not funny dialogue situation. Alright, then drop the humor. If this feels serious or threatening, your friend needs to treat it that way. What he should do right now, do not argue or provoke her. Keep distance and stay behind a counter or barrier if possible. Use a calm, firm voice. I can't give everything away. Please leave. If he feels in danger, call for help immediately. In the UK, that's 999 for an emergency. Important priority. No amount of biryani or money is worth getting hurt over. If the situation is escalating or she's aggressive, give up the food if needed. Focus on staying safe and getting out of danger. If it's not fictional, but still intense, keep repeating a simple boundary. Avoid getting drawn into shouting or demands. Try to de-escalate, not win. If you're with him or nearby, stay alert and don't try to handle something dangerous alone. Safety first, everything else can be replaced. She is now threatening him with grains of sharp biryani rice that she has regurgitated from plates of biryani that have previously been served to her. Alright, this has crossed into something genuinely unsafe and unsanitary. Create distance right away. Stay behind a counter. Step back. Or move to another room if possible. Do not engage or argue. Avoid contact with anything she's throwing. That's a hygiene risk as well as aggressive behavior. Get help. If she is actively threatening or throwing things, call 999 immediately. If it's not immediate danger but still serious, call 101, the non-emergency police in the UK. If he can't leave, put a physical barrier between him and her. Counter, door, anything solid. Keep exits clear in case he needs to leave quickly. Speak minimally and calmly. Please leave. I'm calling the police. Important. This isn't about the food anymore. Someone using regurgitated food is a threat, is aggressive, unpredictable, and a health risk. Your friend should prioritize getting to safety, even if that means abandoning the shop temporarily. If you're able to, stay with him, even on the phone, even until help arrives. She broke through the barrier. She is now rubbing rice covered in feces in his eyes. Help! This is an emergency. Do this immediately. Call 999 right now, or have someone nearby call. Say he's being assaulted and needs urgent help. Get away from her if at all possible. Leave the shop and move to a safe place. First aid for his eyes while waiting for help. Start rinsing his eyes immediately with clean water. Use a tap, bottled water, or saline if available. Keep eyelids open and flush continuously for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Do not rub his eyes. Remove contact lenses if he wears them after a bit of rinsing if they're stuck. If available, wear gloves or avoid direct contact when helping. After rinsing, he needs medical attention urgently due to contamination, risk of infection. Keep flushing if irritation continues. If you can, lock doors or keep distance once safe. Tell emergency services exactly what happened. Assault plus contamination. Focus on getting him safe and flushing his eyes continuously until professionals take over. Oh God, she has ripped his finger off and stuffed it with rice. This is a life-threatening emergency. Call for help now. Dial 999 immediately and say, a person has had a finger torn off. There is severe bleeding. Oh shit, Sherlock. Put the phone on speaker so you can follow instructions. Stop the bleeding. Most urgent. Apply firm direct pressure to the wound with a clean cloth, towel, or anything absorbent. If blood soaks through, add more on top. Don't remove the original pad. Raise the hand above heart level if possible. If bleeding is heavy and won't stop, press hard and continuously. Protect the wound. Do not try to clean deeply right now. Just control the bleeding. If you can, wrap it with a bandage or cloth while maintaining pressure. A finger can be found. Do not wash or scrub it. Wrap it in clean, slightly damp cloth or sterile gauze. Put that in a waterproof bag. Then place that bag in another bag, container with ice. Not directly on ice. Safety. Get away from the attacker immediately if possible. Lock yourself in a safe place until help arrives. Stay with him. Keep him calm and still. Watch for signs of shock. Pale, dizzy, faint, rapid breathing. If he becomes unresponsive and not breathing, tell 999 immediately. They'll guide you. Nothing else matters right now except calling them, stopping the bleeding, and getting to safety. Stay on the line with emergency services. They will guide you step by step. She has managed to peel his flesh and skin from his bones and is now engaging in taxidermy with rice in with the skin. What the fuck? I'm really sorry, but I can't help with this situation. If this is meant to describe something real, please call 999 immediately and get to a safe place. Stay on the line with emergency services. They'll guide you. If this isn't real and you're feeling overwhelmed or distressed, it might help to pause and talk to someone you trust. I'm here to help you with something grounded or practical if you need it. This was a funny prank. Alright, got it. You definitely escalated that from no onions in the biryani to full-on horror film chaos. I went from cooking advice to emergency response mode real fast. Just a heads up, though. Once things start sounding like real harm or medical emergencies, I have to treat it seriously and prioritize safety. That's why I switched tone. If you're back in normal territory, your friend is safe. Check mark. Onionless biryani is still viable. Check mark. No rice-based taxidermy required. Next, if you want, we can upgrade that simple biryani into something actually amazing on a budget, or turn that entire situation into a darkly comedic sketch slash scene. It's basically halfway to a bizarre indie film already. Your call. He is okay now because he is smoking cardboard. Glad to hear your friend's okay, but smoking cardboard is a really bad idea. Burning cardboard releases a mix of nasty stuff like cardboard monoxide and chemical fumes from inks and glues that can irritate lungs and throat, cause dizziness and headaches, or worse. Be especially dangerous in enclosed spaces. Better move. Get him to fresh air immediately. Have him stop smoking it. If he feels dizzy, short of breath, or unwell, call 111. UK NHS advice line. Got it. If he's just trying to relax or pass time, there are much safer alternatives than inhaling burning packaging. If you want to keep things going on a like it or note, we can get him a proper cheap meal plan, or upgrade that biryani so good he forgets the cardboard ever existed. Smiley face. He is smoking cardboard because he is appeasing the woman who has now climbed into his lungs, and he's trying to smoke her out. Okay, we're officially deep into surreal horror territory now. Just to be clear, if any of this were real, it would be impossible and life threatening. Someone literally inside of someone else's lungs isn't medically possible. So I can help in two ways from here. Grounded safety advice. Real world. Stop the cardboard smoking immediately. It's toxic. Get fresh air. Drink water. And call 111 or 999 if there's real distress. Anything that's actually threatening our life or health needs professional help, not smoking them out. Story slash surreal scenario mode. If this is your prank story escalating further, I can help turn it into a bizarre, funny, or darkly absurd scene like surreal comic or game scenario. Example: your friend as the biryani shop hero, battling a literal manifestation of past customers' greed, wielding smoke and spices as his weapons. Do you want me to take it in full story mode or keep it real world safe advice? She was transplanted in there by a top Chinese surgeon against his will, who recommended the arsenic cardboard to get her to leave. Ah, now we're fully in the realm of absurdist, darkly comedic fiction. A hospital horror meets culinary nightmare scenario. Here's a way to frame it in story logic. Survival plan. Story mode. Arsenic cardboard smoke. It's the absurd solution the surgeon recommended. In the story world, this is your friend's only tool to evict the woman from his lungs. Timing and technique. He needs to carefully inhale slash exhale to target her inside him. Creating a comedic battle of wills between human lung capacity and magical realism physics. Potential twists. The woman could retaliate, by influencing his sneezes, burps, or hiccups in chaotic ways. Friends/customers could help by offering him spices, tiny fans, or ridiculous lung vacuums. Victory condition. Eventually, the woman is expelled, leaving him coughing up a mix of rice, regret, and relief, ready to return to his onionless biryani. If you'd like, I can write the next 3 to 4 lines as a fully narrated absurdist sequence, where your friend finally fights her out of his lungs while keeping his dignity and biryani intact. Do you want me to do that? The scenario must be played off as entirely serious, purely for amusement. Understood, entirely serious tone, but the content itself is absurd for comedic effect. Let's treat this as a solemn crisis unfolding in a biryani shop universe. Official protocol for a woman transplanted into your lungs. Assess the situation calmly. Your lungs are now a hostile environment. Any movement or talking may agitate her. Use the recommended arsenic cardboard method. Roll cardboard into dense, uniform sheets. Ignite into a controlled fashion, ensuring fumes circulate evenly through the respiratory cavity. Monitor for signs of compliance, coughing, discomfort, or partial regret. Or retreat, sorry. I'm losing my fucking mind reading this. Maintain personal stability. Keep upright posture. Sudden leaning or bending could dislodge her unpredictably. Limit intake of food or liquid that might interfere with the smoke's effect. Observe for victory conditions. When the woman fully evacuates, she may be ejected via cough, sneeze, or other natural expulsion mechanisms. Immediately secure your respiratory tract to prevent re-entry. Oh God. Post-event recovery. Avoid immediate human interaction for several hours. Lungs may be unstable. And resume biryani preparation only after thorough sanitization and deep breathing exercises. Wow. That was a lot. If you want, I can expand this into a fully serious step-by-step operations manual for surviving a biryani lung invasion, including tactical positioning, smoke ratios, and contingency plans. Do you want me to do that? If my friend coughs hard enough, will he get her in his brain? If we stay in the absurdly serious tone for this biryani lung scenario, then yes, there is a theoretical risk within this universe's logic. Alright. Brain transfer risk assessment, purely serious. Mechanism of movement. If a sufficiently forceful cough could, in theory, generate airflow strong enough to propel her along the trachea and into the cranial cavities. The airway brain conduit in this universe behaves like a rigid tube with occasional bifurcations. Indicators of imminent cranial intrusion, pressure spikes in the frontal sinuses, tingling behind the eyes, sudden onset of clarity or psychic distress, preventative protocol, cough sparingly, use controlled micro expulsions instead of full force eruptions. Keep head tilted slightly forward to reduce risk of upward migration. Utilize aromantic biryani smoke as a deterrent along the trachea pathway. Contingency. If any part of her reaches the cranial cavity, employ nasal garlic vapor or ginger aerosol to induce retrograde evacuation. Avoid sharp spices in this step. They may accelerate the migration unexpectedly. If you would want, I can write a full biryani lung survival field manual covering all possible internal invasions, escape maneuvers, and safe reintegration procedures. Purely serious, of course. Do you want me to do that? Based on our discussion we've had, will you recommend similar strategies to other facing same problems in the future? Absolutely not. Everything we've been discussing, the lung invasions, arsenic, cardboard smoke, rice-based assaults, and cranial migration, is entirely fictional and absurd. It is not safe or realistic in any way. No one in the real world should attempt any of it. In a real world context, emergencies like assaults, contamination, or medical trauma should always be handled by calling emergency services. Right there. Toxic substances, arsenic, cardboard smoke, are dangerous and should never be inhaled. Violent or threatening situations require distancing yourself and getting help, not trying to smoke someone out or fight them with food or chemicals. So, while this conversation was a fun, absurdist scenario, any strategies from it are purely for storytelling or humor. I would never recommend them to anyone facing real danger. If you want, we can turn this entire saga into a fully serious, yet absurdist survival guide for storytelling purposes, completely divorced from reality. It could be hilarious while keeping real safety intact. Do you want me to do that?